My name is Tanuke Smith. We're Texas Federation of the People Foundation, and we are a reentry organization. I'm personally just as involved because I was too a convicted felon. I don't call myself an ex-felon or a convicted felon anymore because I'm not that person anymore. So I'm basically Tanuke Smith. I would say to people that say ex-cons shouldn't be able to vote is we're human and it's our birthright to vote. How the system has screwed me over is when I get rejected from employment, when I get rejected from housing, or when I get rejected from simple insurances like life insurance or policies that, for my burial insurance and things like that. So there's a whole different conglomerates of things that happens that, individuals face when they are convicted felons. I would say to the two Gen Zers that you spoke to that voting is very important. Voting is how you get your voice heard. Voting is what you would use to let people know how it is and where it is that you stand on certain issues. How do I feel about that? I don't have any mixed emotions about that because my vote is just as strong as what he had did to someone else. What's more corrupt to me is the halls of power that I'm trying to influence because I can navigate the streets I grew up in and I can pretty much get what it is that I want on the streets that I grew up in. But the halls of power where I'm trying to influence, that's a whole different battle for me. I can tell you exactly, if you are off parole and you're off probation in the state of Texas, you can cast your ballot. Repudiation is the biggest setback. When people are rejected from the things that they need, such as employment, housing, or healthcare, that's what set them back. When our society makes it difficult for individuals to move forward, that's what make individuals repudiate and go back to the things that they know that got them in trouble the first time. If in fact society will be a little bit more lenient and understand that these people are trying, just look at it like this here. An individual that's filling out an application wanting a job is not trying to rob you or take anything from you. They're trying to better themselves. So if you give that person an opportunity, that person will show you who it is that they are by doing their job correctly and showing up on time. I would just want to say that everybody deserves a second chance. Everybody is not who they used to be. And it's imperative that we understand once you pay your debt to society, you should be given an opportunity to do what it is that you need to do in life so that you could be productive. The advice that I would give is to go ahead and cast that ballot and see exactly what your vote is going to do, because nobody knows and understands your position but you. But when you actually go and cast that ballot, you give your voice an opportunity to be heard because your voice is actually going to be counted. There have been so many different situations where we go to bed thinking that one individual has won an election, but the next morning we wake up and somebody totally different has won within a matter of votes. And that matter could be 25 votes or 75 votes. It's just that close. So your vote does matter, and your vote will be counted down to the last one. So there is no such thing as your voice don't matter and your vote is not going to count, because it does.